Hello guys, so welcome back to my channel. First of all, thank you for showing so much of love and support on my first video. I really loved all your comments, and for the ones who have not yet seen my video, I will be sharing link in the card above and also in the description box below. So make sure you check out the first video to know more about my channel. And as promised, I'm back with a detailed video on complete visa procedure, and along with that I will be sharing my whole US visa interview experience. So I had my interview on 9th of June 2021 at Mumbai Consulate, and I have got my visa approved. So I will be moving to the University of Texas at Dallas for my MS in Business Analytics degree. So I hope this video will help you for preparations of your visa interview. So let's begin. I am sure you might know that there are two steps to this. First is the biometric and the second is the actual visa interview. So I will be explaining both the parts in detail, and also I have put the timestamps in the description box below, so if you wish you can jump to any of your desired part. So guys, I know everyone is struggling in getting visa appointment dates as very few slots are available in all the consulates due to COVID restrictions. But the thing is, I will say that keep trying, don't lose your hopes, because if you keep trying you will eventually get your dates and later on get your visas as well. So I had a similar experience. I tried a lot and I struggled a lot for getting my visa appointment dates. So initially I booked my dates for 28th and 29th of April at Mumbai Consulate for OFC and interview respectively. But as the dates approached, lockdown was imposed in Mumbai and my dates got cancelled. So I rescheduled my appointment and got my second dates as 13th and 18th of May at Delhi Consulate. So I was a bit happy that at least I was having a date. But the thing was, unfortunately at that time lockdown was imposed at Delhi. So again my dates got cancelled and I have to reschedule. So I checked the calendar and no dates were showing up. But trying hard for that and trying again and again, I got the dates as 30th of September and 4th of October. So the thing is, my program start date is 23rd of August and the dates I got was after the program start date. But I booked them because I thought that at least I was getting a date, and later on I can apply for emergency appointments, that is EA. I can apply for the EA, and if that gets approved then I will reschedule my dates to the nearer dates. Now the rule to apply for EA is that you need to be in the 60 days bracket from your program start date, then only you can apply for the EA. But I was also reading some experiences of PA students and some of them got the EA approved without any rules checked. So as things were not in my hand and everything was going here and there, so I decided that why not to take a chance. So I thought and took that risk and I gave it a shot. I applied for my EA appointments and yes, I got that appointment approved. So after the EA was approved, I quickly booked my dates, and at that time I got 1st July and 2nd July as my OFC and interview dates at Mumbai Consulate. So I was okay, like it was at least before the program start date, so I thought okay. But after 2 days when I checked again, it was showing June dates. So I was happy that it is good. So I checked for the dates and finally I booked my dates for 6th June as OFC and 9th June as visa interview. So I know there are many of students which will be having the same struggle which I had. Everyone is having the same story and everyone is still trying. So that is the spirit, like we have to try, because anyway we have to fly this time to the US. So I would say keep trying and don't lose your hopes for this. So now let's jump on to my OFC experience. So OFC, VAC and biometrics are all the same thing, and I had my OFC on 6th of June, that is Sunday, in Mumbai Consulate. So on 4th of June I got a mail from them saying that weekend lockdown is imposed in Mumbai, so they won't be working on 6th of June. So instead of that I had to go there on 7th of June for my OFC. And so that is what I did. I went to Mumbai on 7th of June and my appointment time was 1 PM and I reached there early, so I was standing outside the building at 12 PM. So I thought that let's try getting in early, and I checked with the securities and they allowed me. So at the securities they will be asking you for your passport and your appointment letter confirmation. So they will be checking your appointments, and once checked they will be giving you some like VAC token which you need to carry inside. And for the Mumbai Consulate, the VAC office is on the first floor. So they will be guiding you to the first floor. And one thing you need to keep in mind is that you need to wear your masks all the time, and there are sanitizers provided everywhere, so you need to sanitize yourself. So once you reach to the first floor, that is the VSC office in Mumbai Consulate, you need to give that token to the security there, and he will let you inside the office, and he will make you sit in the waiting room. So you need to wait in the queue till your turn comes, and once you are called, you first need to go to your counter number 1. There they will be asking you for some documents like passport, DS-160 and appointment confirmation letter. So when you give them the documents, they will first verify your details, and once verified, the officer at the counter number 1 will shift your documents to the counter number 2. So you need to go on the counter number 2, and then again after some re-verifications, the officer at the counter number 2 will put some stamps on the DS-160, and he will tell you to go inside the biometric room. So once you get inside the biometric room, there again at the securities you will be given a biometric token, which is your actual biometric appointment token. So you need to take that and stand in the queue, and inside the VSC room there are different windows, and in every window there is a officer sitting who will be doing your OFC. So once you are called, you need to go there, and the officer will ask you for the documents like passport, your appointment confirmation and your DS-160. So you have to give the documents to them, and they will verify your details. And once verified, they will ask you to put the 4 fingers, like 4 left fingers on the scanner, and again then they will ask you for the 4 right fingers on the scanner, and then you have to do the thumb printing. And once when you are done with the fingerprinting, then the officer will ask you to remove your mask and your specs if you are wearing any, and he'll click a picture of you, and this is it. He will give you all your documents back, and he will say like OFC is done. So actually this is really smooth process. All this process takes hardly 5 minutes. So yeah, this is pretty much about the OFC. Now let's check about all the documents you need to carry for your visa interview. So now let's see the checklist of all the documents you need to carry for your visa interview. So first of all, I would say get a folder like this, because it has the separators, so it will be easy for you to carry and take all your documents. And also I carried a clear file in which I have put my passport, I-20, appointment confirmation letter and my DS-160. So these 4 documents need to be showed at some checkpoints in the interview. So it was better for me that I separated it in a different file. So I've also made a checklist of all the documents that you need to be carried in your interview. So I'll be listing them right now, and also I've mentioned them in the description box, so you can check them later on if you need for your reference. So there are 2 sets of documents, that is mandatory documents and supporting documents. So for the mandatory, you have passport, your I-20, your appointment confirmation letter, your DS-160, your service fees receipt, and also the MRV fees receipt. And yeah, also you can carry your admission letter from the final university. So I have put all these documents in the first folder, and in the second folder I have put the affidavit of support and the income tax returns of parents. Now in the third folder I have put the financial documents like all the bank statements, bank passbook, bank balance letters, and if you are taking any loans, so you can put your loan sanction letters in that. And in the fourth folder I have put the other financial documents, like you can put PPF statements, PF statements, shares in mutual funds, gold valuation certificates, property valuation certificates. So yeah, fourth folder will consist of all the other financial documents. Now in the last folder I have put all the mark sheets right from the 10th grade to the final degree certificate, and along with that I have put the GRE and TOEFL scorecards. And yeah, you can also carry your internship and job experience letters. So that is pretty much it about the documents for the visa interview. So like you will be carrying your mandatory documents, but I would recommend that you try getting the supporting documents as much as possible, so that if anytime you are asked any question on that, so you have your document in hand. So that will make the situation more better. Now let's move towards an actual visa interview experience. So I had my interview on 9th of June 2021 at Mumbai Consulate at 10 am, but I asked the security and let me in early, so I was in at 9 am. So at the security, he first asked you for your passport. They scan your passport and check your confirmations, and then they send you inside. So when you are inside the building, So there is a big security check post. There you are asked to put all your documents in a tray, and that will be checked in a security machine, and at the same time you will be checked thoroughly by a security guard, and once clear, then you will be allowed to go ahead. So you have to walk a bit, and there is a huge waiting area outside the security post. There is a huge waiting area. You need to go and sit there in the queue. So in the front of that waiting area, there is the actual visa interview office where the interviews were going on. So through the glass, I was able to see that there was a queue inside, and there were counters and interviews were going on. So they were sending students in batches inside. So when I was when I was allowed to go inside, so there we were again made to sanitize, and we were standing in queues. The safety measures are very well done in the Mumbai consulates. So you will be standing at a distance of 6 feet from everyone, and all the time you will be having your masks on, and also you will be sanitizing your hands. So the safety measures is really good. So inside the visa office, there were many counters, and currently only 4 counters are working in the Mumbai consulate due to COVID situation. And in front of every counter there were few chairs placed, and students are made to sit in the queue in that place. So at the front of queue, the security person was assigning everyone with the counters numbers. So student have to go there and sit and wait for their turn. So I was assigned the counter number 30. So I went there and waited for my turn. So my officer called me, and I went on the counter. I put my document folder on the shelf, and then the interview started. So my visa officer was a bald American guy in his early 30s. I know many of you have heard about him because he's getting a bit famous these days because of his interview taking methods. So I greeted him, and he greeted me back, and he asked me for my I-20 and passport. So I gave him my documents, and then he started with the questions. First question he asked me was, in which field have you completed your undergrad? So I told him about my undergrad degree. And so the second question he asked me was, what does your father do? So I told him that we own a business, and my parents work together and operate our business. So on that he asked me that, how many employees do you have in your company? So I gave him the count of employees that we are having in a company. And after that, the next question he asked me was, what is your annual income? So I told him about the income. So the final question he asked was, are you taking any education loans? So which I said, no, my parents are sponsoring my education. So he said, yeah, okay, I got it. So he asked me to put my left fingers on the scanner. So I knew what he was about to say next. So he said, congratulations, your visa has been approved. And I thanked him, and he returned me my I-20 and kept my passport. So I took the documents, I thanked him, and I left that place. That was my crisp 10 to 15 seconds of interview. Before this, I was really nervous that what questions they will ask and all that. But this time, the interviews are really quick. They are just asking few questions, few basic questions, and they are just leaving you. So guys, don't panic, don't take any tension. Interviews will be really good, really fine this time. So now let's head on the final point, that is do's and don'ts of visa interview. So guys, the final key points are, first, wear your masks all the time. And for the attire, I would suggest that wear formals on the day of your interview, and take all your legit documents, don't fake anything. And in interview also, don't say anything lies, say what is truth and go with it. And the main thing is, be confident. So with the confidence, you will be easily able to crack your interview. So be confident and answer all your questions, and so that is it. You are good to go with your interview. And I would say all the best to everyone who is preparing and aspiring to come to USA. If you have liked this video, like if you have felt that it is informative, so please like my video and subscribe my videos, because I will be sharing my whole MS in US experience all the time. So subscribe to my channel, and if you know any of your friends who is applying for US visa, so share this video with them. It will be helpful for them. And yeah, so you can comment me down below if you have any general questions, so I will answer you there. And also I will be linking my Instagram and LinkedIn profiles down. So if you have a detailed question, so you can connect with me there, and we can discuss it there. I will be happy to help you. So guys, that is it for this video. See you in the next one. Till then, stay safe. Bye bye.